Hi, I'm Max. I used to dream of playing football, and now I'm exploring it with you. Here you'll find facts, legends, national teams, tournaments, and the craziest football stories. Let's go.
Have you ever made any wild promises? At the 2026 World Cup, everyone's rushing onto the pitch, but back in 1958, Brazilian goalkeeper Carlos José Castilho promised his team, "If we win gold, I won't play a single minute and I'll be happy." And that's exactly what happened. He became a world champion without playing a single minute, turning into the dressing room's main emotional talisman. And what about referees' fears? Ahead of the final of the first World Cup in 1930, the Belgian referee John Langenus made a wild demand of FIFA. He would only referee if they took out a life insurance policy for him, and a ship back to Europe would be waiting immediately after the final whistle. Langenus was terrified that enraged fans would simply kill him. Here's a true example of footballing nobility. A few months before the 1970 World Cup, Brazilian striker Tostão was told his career was over and that he would go completely blind due to a detached retina. But surgeons in the US worked a miracle. Tostão went to the tournament, became a champion, and on his return simply presented his only gold medal to the doctor who had saved his eye. And this is the strangest piece of motivation in the history of football. Ahead of the decisive match in 1950, Brazilian newspapers published the headline, "We are champions," ahead of schedule. Uruguay's captain Obdulio Varela bought up all those newspapers, spread them out on the toilet, and ordered the team to literally trample them underfoot. The result? A few hours later, the Uruguayans stunned 200,000 fans at the Maracanã and won 2-1. The semi-final in 38, Italy are taking the decisive penalty. Legend Giuseppe Meazza steps up to take the kick, and at that very moment, the elastic in his shorts snaps. The fabric treacherously slips down, but the Italian doesn't lose his composure. Holding his shorts up with one hand, he coolly scores the goal with his other foot. Only then was he brought a new kit. And finally, from Max, the 1994 final. The Brazilians were incredibly nervous until defender Ricardo Rocha decided to rally the team. He wanted to shout, "We'll fight like kamikaze," but instead accidentally blurted out, "We'll be like Kawasaki." The changing room erupted with laughter, the tension vanished, and Brazil lifted the cup. Which story is the best? Leave a comment and follow me.
Thank you for spending this time with me. I wish you thrilling matches, unexpected victories, and a love of football that never fades. And our next story is already waiting ahead.